Hello, welcome back to Let's Play WazHack. So, this time we're starting over completely afresh with a new character. Our Valkyrie the last time round died, but she was doing okay. She was making reasonable progress. However, we've now tried a couple of Valkyries in a row, and although it went all right, it wasn't mind-bogglingly good. I do feel like the best runs we've had have been with the Wizard, but I'm going to try the White Witch. We haven't White Witched in a while now, so let's give her a go. What stats shall I bump up? Yeah, that'll do. So here we go. Elenice the Frozen, let's do it. The advantage of the White Witch, as you no doubt remember, is that she starts with a spell, so we'll read that immediately. Get it into our memory. We'll ignore that helmet, because that's probably of no use, really, to us. Dagger. A couple of people have said the dagger, although it's metal and thus affects your casting ability, is such a small item that it doesn't have much effect on your casting ability. So I will take it, and I'll give it a go. But first we want to find out whether it's cursed. Made that mistake before. That, if memory serves, was actually what got our last Valkyrie killed. The fact that I was going to throw a dagger at an enemy and it ended up being a cursed dagger and just being stuck to my hand. So I don't really want to risk using a dagger again blind. I mean, I probably will sooner or later, because after all, I am me, and I do things like that. But for now, I'm going to try and avoid that as much as possible. I'm surprised that the Goblin actually survived that. He's becoming kind of a problem, actually. We didn't have enough magic to take him down with a lightning spell, so it's basically just run away. Alright. So, bubbly potion, another dagger, whatever. Kobold innards are usually poisonous, so we'll leave those. Okay. It's probably worth resting, because we need to get some magic power back. A couple of people have said, don't rest in the early game, but the fact is, with a character like this, you only get one spell cast before you're out of mana, so really, we need to do that. I was absent-mindedly picking up the shield and a blank scroll. I'll keep the blank scroll because it's no great inconvenience, but I will drop the large shield. We're not going to use it. And we can't count on running into a shop to sell it to anytime soon. Cat saved us there, and it gave us some sewer rat meat that we can immediately scoff. I'm also going to eat, eat the pear. As far as I'm aware, pears don't have any particular special effects like apples and carrots do. Jackal, let's try zapping it. There we go. Jackal might contain meat. Yes, so let's eat that. And we're full. So hopefully that'll stave off. That was sloppy. I didn't realise I was that close to being killed. Well, what did we have? Nothing tremendously exciting. Potion of healing, I guess. Meh, whatever. Let's try again. That was messy play. Okay. Alright, I'll try another witch. I will. See what happens. Her magic stats were worryingly low for some reason. Take some more points out of charisma, put them in constitution. Dexterity is okay. Let's do it. Susabel the Frozen. Okay. So, first things first, read the book. Okay. Well, our pet did a number on some nearby enemy there. And a wand. Okay, we're immediately off to a better start than we were the first time. Let's try out the wand. Could be cursed, but let's give it a go. Wand of Probing. And it's uncursed, which is the important thing. Wand of Probing isn't really what I was looking for, but it'll have to do. Again, I'll take the crude dagger and hope that we can identify whether or not it's cursed soon enough. It actually might be worth taking it, or wielding it, anyway, and risking it being cursed. Come on, cat. Okay. Risking it being cursed just because it's probably better than our staff anyway. So I'm going to try it. We might get a remove curse scroll at some point. I guess we probably will. We're low on both health and mana, so let's have a rest until they come back. Any food here? Kobold innards. Oh, that's right, we picked up some goblin innards, so let's scarf those. And that pair. For some reason, goblin innards aren't poisonous the way kobold ones are. This is the thing our kitten killed before. Another scroll of light is not really what I was after. Okay. I guess we'd better zap all this shit. There we go. Managed to get 2 casts out of that, somehow. Seems like we have more mana than our last witch did, which is peculiar. Your stomach feels normal. Thanks for waking me up for that. Okay. So, let's descend. What have we got down here? A couple of potions. Need to identify those fairly sharpish, of course, so I'll probably lob them at something and just see. Alright, here's a prime candidate. Milky potion in your face. Well, through your face, as it turned out. Okay, not identifying any of these potions. Okay, potion of sleeping. Well, that's something. We at least managed to identify one of them. Alright, apple, fine. Obviously indispensable in some sense, because it's basically an antidote item. Okay, level up. So, I say the first thing we should go with is probably wizardry to improve our mana regen. I think that's probably going to be the most important thing. That jade ring is cursed, judging by the hissing of our cat. Bat is taking a lot of killing, so let's zap it. The rings we just picked up, of course, could be very good items. Rings often have enchantments, so worth picking up. But the problem is, of course, we have to identify them as well. I think we're out of mana, yeah, and we're down to below half health, so hopefully the kitten will kill the rat for us, and it did. Okay, no food on the goblin, no food on the rat. Bronze splint mail suit is probably a no for the witch, unfortunately. We never find armour like that this early on with a melee. God damn it! That was unlucky. No, I don't care about identifying things. Okay. Okay, I'm going to swallow my pride and go back to the wizards. Alright. Turn down charisma a bit in order to turn up wisdom. Off we go. Toby the Seeker. Not quite Tobiles, but close enough. Let's give him a go. See if he manages to succeed where Tobiles almost succeeded, kind of. So, scroll and a yellow potion. Remember that the wizard starts with a wand of magic missile, which is basically his one advantage. And it's not a lot. It's not much of an advantage. But if you can find some decent spellbooks reasonably early, or some additional combat wands, then you can make a go of it. But it seems like it's pretty dependent on getting good pickups early. Oh, god damn it. And on, being able to kill things. God damn it. Alright, smoky potion and cheese. Obviously, we're going to have to rest here. There's a rat coming. Well, since the last rat almost killed us, I'm going to have to waste a wand charge, making sure that one doesn't get the chance. And a goblin. So I'm going to have to wand it again, because clearly I can't kill anything without using my wand. And that is the major drawback with the wizard. That this early on, he is so... Okay, we've got a cursed dagger and a normal one. Maybe I'll try the non-cursed one, or the one that we don't know is cursed. Yeah, the big problem with the wizard, I think, is that early on, he has such poor accuracy and, ability to do physical damage that he really relies on using magic. But the only magic attacks he has come from his wand, which has a limited number of charges. I mean, it's a serious problem. So, I guess I could try switching to the dagger here. That seemed to work a little bit better. Let's eat the goblin innards that we picked up before they go bad, And the sewer rat meat as well. Didn't make us full, so we must have been becoming somewhat hungry anyway. Big chest. Containing big treasure? Possibly. Hard to tell. Let's just pick up these mushrooms. How many do we have now? 16. Almost enough to drop and summon a fairy. Okay, spellbook. This could be where the game starts to look up. Let's see what it is. Too difficult to comprehend. Kind of figured it might be. They so often are. Cat, help me out here. Seriously, cat. Thank you. Any meat? No meat. Alright. Well, I'm going to eat the cheeses. One of the cheeses, to become full. I'm going to have a bit of a rest to try and get rid of this confusion effect. There we go. So, another potion. And this thing, of course. I could dip something in there. Let's try dipping the Warhammer. Before we risk putting it in our mouth. Alright. Dip the Warhammer. Nothing happens. So, I guess drop the Warhammer. Not going to need that. And I'll try drinking from it. It made us blind. Of course it did. Makes a change from hallucination, but still. Okay, almost got killed, so we're going to have a rest again. And we could really do with getting a level up here, so that I can take a level of literacy and enable the comprehension of that spellbook, because we don't even know what it is. It could be a real game changer. It could be Wizard Lock, we just won't know. Don't want Crested Helm, but I will take that gem. Could really do with... not a piece of sewer rat meat. I will eat it, but it's not what I was after. I could really do with a carrot. I seem to remember someone saying that healing potions also cure blindness. I could be wrong about that, but I seem to remember someone saying it. But I don't know if we have one. That's a proper green mould thing. That can actually be dangerous. Well, let's start drinking some potions in case one of them is healing potion. That was oil. Fireproofing. Invisibility. I mean, that's okay, but it's not really what I was after. Sleeping. Definitely not what I was after. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Well, at least we killed the goblin. So let's pick up... not potion of oil. Well, I suppose that enables us to refill a lamp at some point if we find ourselves in a position where that's going to be useful. What was I doing? Oh yeah, more potions. Let's drink the yellow ones. Extra healing. Excellent. So, blindness is gone. Of course, we wouldn't have been, even with literacy, we wouldn't have been able to read our spellbook while we were blind. So that was definitely a big deal. You made of meat? You are. And large kobold innards are usually not poisonous, so we'll just scoff that right down. 2 goblins. Might be worth using the wand. There we go. Goblin innards are usually fine. Don't want the weapons. I'll eat the goblin innards. Okay, good. I do feel like this dagger, even crappy dagger that it is probably better than the initial staff. I do feel like that's the case. Oh, crap. We're starting to run into some problems here. Okay, wand time, I think. Wow. Okay, it survived the wand. That's an issue. A level up at last. So, take a level of literacy, and then maybe we can actually read that spellbook. Come on. Alright. That was unpleasantly close. Let's have a read. Light. It's a light spell. That is so much not what I was looking for that it would be funny if it wasn't so shit. And of course everything is dropping down 19 floors along that endless ladder, so we can't search the bodies without going all the way down to the bottom. Okay, what else have we got going on? Bat. Wow. Jesus Christ. Evidently today's one of those days. Again, I could probably have been a bit more careful there, but I didn't expect a bat to do such a number on me. Okay. In that case, let's melee it up. We've been doing fairly well with the Valkyrie. Let's give her another go. Take points out of stuff that we don't need points in. Like these. And add them to the more useful things. There. Okay. Alright, that'll do. Loose the fair. Let's do it. Okay. Potion and wand. Pretty good starting pickups. And a second wand. Is it the same as the first one? Yep, they're both ebony wands. So, presumably, the same kind of wand. Cursed walking shoes. Gonna cast them aside. Okay. So, let's see if we can find some good things. Wooden broadsword. I don't think I've tried a broadsword before, but I suspect it's a two-handed weapon. In any case, it's wooden, which isn't ideal. So I'm leaving it behind. Okay, apple is alright. Don't want the gigantic club. We probably don't have the physical strength to make that worthwhile. Although, I guess it could be worth a go. Although the dog growled at it, so that does mean it's cursed. Probably not worth that. What the hell is going on over there? Is that 1 million kobolds climbing up a ladder? That's bizarre. Alright. What I might do is try out the Morning Star. Just for a bit of variety. I usually stick with the axe, but why not try the Morning Star? It's been a while since we last used one of those. Bow and arrows are a weapon we probably won't be able to use with much effectiveness, but let's try it. Shield is cursed, but could still be good. The only scroll we have is this. It might be an identify. Let's see. Enchant weapon. Well, at least it's improved our Morning Star, so that's something. It's not an unworthwhile effect. A couple more ones, of course. So we need to start trying out these wands pretty quickly. It's pointless just carrying around wands that you haven't identified. Of course, you never know when they might be cursed, but that's okay. We're not dual wielding. You can still use a wand and a shield at the same time. Okay, teleportation, not bad. Leather suit, probably not as good as our current armour. Okay, let's try another wand. How about one of the ebony ones? Probing. One of my least favourite ones, as a rule. What have we got there? Iron skull cap. Nah. I actually didn't intend to close that door, but never mind. Where's our pet gone? There it is, sniffing the leather armour. Is that some sort of fetish? I don't think I've ever had a dog with a leather armour fetish before. Alright. So, down here seems to be the way forward. We've picked up a couple of apples, which is nice. Double-headed axe could be good. Remember the awesome double-headed axe we had in that ill-fated run before? You never know. You never know. We don't have any scrolls at the moment, so we have no way of even trying to identify. But, now we've just picked one up, so let's give that a go. Magic mapping. Not what I was after. A couple of you remarked about that glowing axe from a couple of runs ago, or a couple of videos ago, being a legendary weapon. I think I found one once before, but didn't have a chance to use it. And of course I didn't get much use out of that axe either, so I seem to have bad luck with legendary weapons. I feel like, since we're getting hungry already, gastronomy might be a good choice. I actually don't like taking gastronomy, because it feels probably less useful than... I'll take the clear gem. Less useful than combat abilities, but, of course, starving to death is a very real threat in WazHack. And since we currently have very little food, I think finding more meat is going to be an advantage. Perhaps even a necessity. Alright, let's kill this goblin before we start rummaging in the mushrooms. I don't want the wizard's hat, that doesn't really interest me. I will, however, pick up the arrows and the red mushrooms. Yep, and the rest of the mushrooms. There we go. Again, I accidentally closed the door, but never mind. Let's drink. You fucker. Get here. Alright. Wands of probing. Let's try shooting her with the fat wand. Okay, so there's magic missile. That should enable us to take her down, hopefully. There we go. You gain 2 levels at once. Nice. We must get a lot of experience from killing the water nymph then. So, let's go with... what does weapon knowledge do again? You can sense the better weapon. Nah. I think that doesn't really become useful until level 3, when you can appraise weapons. So I'm going to go with 1 level of weapon precision, and 1 level of shield parry, so that I've got a bit more food supply and a bit more combat ability in total. Red outfit is probably not going to be useful to me. She stole my shield, so of course take that back, and equip it. Good. Ooh, teleport trap. Alright. We're hungry again, which is kind of an issue. Don't want to eat the acid goo, because that will almost certainly not do much for our hunger. At the very least, it'll give us indigestion, I would imagine. Okay. So, of course, we'll have to... Is that kobold? That's goblin innards. We can do that. We can definitely do that. Yeah, eat those innards. Okay, we have to jump here, of course. Our pet will probably find us again sooner or later. I'd really like to be able to actually identify all this stuff that I'm carrying. I mean, again, we've got a large shield, which could be good. We've got a red cloak, which might be good. Sometimes they have nice effects. And we have that axe, which, you know, probably isn't, but could conceivably be a legendary weapon again. Alright, let's finish off this kobold before we try reading our scrolls. Now we'll do that. Create monster. Not what I was looking for. Come on, dog. Kill the yellow mold for me. Come on. Pfft. Right. And another scroll, so we'll read that. Identify, at last. So, first let's go with this double-headed axe. Uncursed battle axe. Meh. And the shield? -2 shield. So the shield is going to be basically useless. So let's get rid of that. The battle axe is probably better than our Morning Star, if I had to guess. I'll just read this other scroll while we're here. Nothing. Fine. Okay, we've done with this floor. Let's move on. I mean, I suppose I could stick with the Morning Star, since I've been gaining, you know, Morning Star skills from using that. And I don't have much in the way of axe skills. I mean, I haven't actually gained a level with the Morning Star yet, but still. Hard to tell. Hard to tell which is going to be the better choice. You know what? I'm going to change back to the Morning Star. I felt like I hit more often with it. It could be my imagination, but it felt that way. I'm going to drop our starting axe, because we now have a battle axe. If we feel that we do want to go all axey. So I'll drop that. I'm going to start quaffing some potions, just to find out what the hell they all are. Invisibility, fine. Extra healing, worth knowing. Normal healing, nothing. Choking, my favourite. Okay. So that's going to cause us to start losing health, which is fun. But there's not a lot we can do about it. So we might have to just sleep it off, as we do if we accidentally overeat and start choking. I actually might have to start using that healing potion. Oh, get away. Right, potion of healing. Another unidentified scroll. Let's use the potion of healing. Not the extra healing, just the standard healing. And we'll read this scroll. Nothing. Fine, whatever. Beat down the snake, which sounds like euphemism, of course. You don't need me to point that out. And bash that. Yeah, see what I mean? I feel like we're actually more effective using the Morning Star than we were with the Battle Axe. We seem to have a higher chance of hitting. So, almost done with this floor. Okay. Now there's only one ladder to descend down from here. And we'll do that next time. Thanks for watching, as always. Rejoin me next time round, and we'll see if this Valkyrie manages to make some progress like the others did, and, you know, maybe even beyond if she's really lucky. So until then, bye for now.